So it has been brought to my attention. I kind of need to do a little bit of a talk right now. Number one, I just want to thank everybody for your prayers for me. I know that I didn't say why, but I'm going to show you. First of all, anybody that is close to my family knows that, there were some things that happened to me when I was 38, of which I had to have everything taken care of in my body because I had a very big cancer scare. So what I'm about to show you, I don't want you to get upset. The reason why I asked for prayer is because I had to have some things cut out, precautionary, that would lead to cancer. This is just one of the marks. Okay? I'm not going to dwell on it right now, but I have several others on my back and shoulder. But here's the thing, okay? In a day that everybody is panicking and all of us are just off the charts and in anxiety in this world right now, there's something that I feel, everybody calls me a psychic medium. And I'm just going to let you know, if I was in the church or when I was in the church, it's prophetic. Just so you know that. And everything that I do give God the glory for because he has given me my gifts. No, I am not a witch. No, I am not, doing something that's not of God, because everything that I do, I just want to make it clear to everyone that's watching me and knows me, I always give the messages that the Lord has given me. And if you don't believe in God, that's up to you, okay? I always call on my spirit guides, my angels. I call on my Father. Hi, guys. Hi. And I just want to reassure everybody that basically what I'm stating is this: we are all in a panic right now. I have talked to so many people that are just off the charts with anxiety. I know. Thank you, Spirit. Did you hear that? Things are happening, yes, in our world. But I want you to reflect upon something. These things have always happened through time, okay? It's the coronavirus. That's it. All right? Yes, it's very contagious, but there are precautions, just like the flu. There are precautions. We get so tied up in social media. We get so tied up in believing every single thing that's on the internet. And I'm here to tell you, don't believe every single thing. Okay? Is everybody panicking? Yes, they are. We have caused it upon ourselves. Everybody's panicking because they think they're not going to have toilet paper, water, supplies. It's only, how I want to say, normal if something like this happens to stock up your supplies. Okay? Hi, Jen. Hi, Stacy. So what I'm trying to do is, I just want to be encouraging to you today, and I want to uplift our nation today. Hi, Gayleen, I love you too. We need to lift up everybody that lives here. It doesn't matter whether you are this religion, that religion, man, woman, whatever. I don't care about all that right now. Because to me, we are the human race. And we're always going to go through things. Even in biblical times, I want you to understand this. Even in biblical times, they were still going through things. We are still here. And for anybody that is watching, our grandparents went through the wars. World War I, World War II, depressions. We've always had something going on in the United States and across the world. The only reason why, hi Scott, the only reason why you didn't know about it before is because we didn't have the internet like we do now. Okay? So I want you to just kind of just breathe, okay, and take things into perspective. These things through our lives and prior to us being here have happened, and we are still here, and you still survive. All right? Literally, and I'm not going to get on here and I'm not going to preach to everybody because not everybody believes the same thing. But I will tell you this much, okay? We are not to know the time nor the hour of when God is, Jesus is to come back. I'm just going to put that out there. That has been taught and preached all of my life. If anything, my grandparents, who are great-grandparents, don't you think back then when they were going through World War II and they were going through the Depression times that they would have thought that was the end? And we're still here. And yes, it is 2020. And yes, we need to be aware and take care of ourselves. The bottom line is this. Wash your hands. If you're sick, stay home. It's common sense, everyone. It's common sense. And I'm gonna address this in a prophetic way to you. Yes, there will be famines. Yes, we will have someone rise up in the last days who will take care of everything. Yes, that's all prophetic word. Go read it in Revelation, okay? Yes. However, God does not give me the spirit of fear, but of love, power, and a sound mind. If you don't believe me, look it up in 2 Timothy 1:7 in the New Testament. That's always been, always will be, my scripture that I own. Okay? It is the beginning of a new era. But every decade, if you look back, we've always changed. We went through the times, my parents grew up in the 50s. So things were changing then. They thought Elvis was the devil, for goodness sakes. Okay? I'm just throwing that out there. They thought Kiss, Knights in Satan service. I'm just throwing things out there. This is what people do. They panic. I'm not playing it down. I'm saying be cautious. All right? I have not, and I receive messages all the time, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Last fall, I was booking trips to go to Italy. This year, I was to move to Italy. Now, this was last fall. I was blocked. I had the money ready, but both times that I went, the bank blocked me from my trips. And I was really angry at the bank. But you know what? That was God's hand protecting me. It truly was. Because where would I be right now? I'd be quarantined in Italy, right? It's facts, people. This is the facts. And the facts are this. We are one nation under God. And I said that in the post that I put up. Whether you want to believe it or not, God is within us. And we need to shine bright. And we need to take care of ourselves. And most of all, during this time, be kind. Because when you go into Walmart and you see all these people panicking, just be kind. It's really, truly not that hard to be kind. That's my emphasis. I will tell you that I have been receiving tons of messages. And, I've been doing my readings, and I got to tell you guys, the messages that are coming through always are positive and always are to say, stay in your zone. Be who you are, but stay in your zone. It's just common sense. All right? I mean, why would you go buy all of the toilet paper? There is no reason in that. I was at Walmart today and the shelves were bare. Okay? And I'm going to tell you something else. Last fall, I'm going to let you guys in on a secret. Last summer, I knew things were happening. I have been stocked up on soap, paper products since then. All right? I'm not saying that I'm any better than anybody else. I'm just saying I listen to the words that I get. And that's who I am as a human being. That's my gift to you also as well. Is that stay calm, right? So another thing, I want to address with people is that, yes, hand sanitizer. Yes, my biggest theory right now that I'm concerned about, I'll be honest, is that, we overused penicillin. My concern, the messages that I get is wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, but don't think that you can't do anything. You still have to be about your business. You still have to live. You still have to go day by day on the things that you're doing. I'm not playing it down. My family is in PA and West Virginia, and they're not allowed to leave because if they leave and come back, they get quarantined for 2 weeks because, it's just taking precautions. The president is taking precautions. This is what we are at right now. This is where we are. So, I am not going to give you a doomsday message. That's not me. If I had a doomsday message and I truly believed in my heart that I need to come on here and say that, I would tell you exactly what Spirit was giving me. I'm not getting that. What I am getting is that as fast as this has come, is as fast as it will leave. Do you understand? Yes, be about your business. Yes, if you're sick, stay home. Don't go anywhere. That's just the bottom line. All right? And I think as the week goes through this week, and as this progresses, even across the world, I believe and I feel that it's gonna escalate more. I'm gonna let you know. It's gonna escalate more for a season. I'm gonna say about 2 to 3 weeks. And then it's gonna drop down. And then we're gonna be back to our normal, everyday, so to speak, lives by May. However, I think this is a lesson for everybody that is here. I think that this is a lesson that we need to learn a lot of things. Number 1, you need to take care of yourself. Number 2, while you're taking care of yourself, be mindful of others. Those are our lessons. We live in a world that's very greedy. We live in a world where people don't care about other people. Where, we have elderly people. I'm included. My mother is in a nursing home right now. And many others are. And my stepfather is diabetic. He can't go to the grocery store and get toilet paper and water supplies. Think about that for a minute. Okay? Be mindful of each other. Now, I'm going to continue on with what I do and what I do best, and that's encouraging and uplifting you. All right? So, if you can leave a positive comment, I would appreciate that today. Something positive. We want to give back love, because whatever we put out there in the universe, if we're putting panic and anxiety out, I want you to understand something. That's a law of attraction. That's God's word even. What people don't understand is God's word always lines up with the things that we want to believe. He says, where mercy is given back to you. That's a law of attraction, people. It's just a different name for it. Okay? So what you give out comes back to you. There's no reason to panic. There's absolutely no reason to panic. Some people can jump on the bandwagon right now and be like, hey, Lisa, you're a psychic medium. Oh, let us know. It's going to be the zombie apocalypse, or however you say it. No. Okay, we've geared our brains and desensitized ourselves through video games. I'm just being honest. I'm being real. And you can bash me. If you don't like what I have to say, you don't have to listen. But it is my job to give you these messages. We have done this to ourselves. We have put up, video games, all this violence, and now people are just like panicking. Don't panic. Take care of yourself, take care of your family, and be smart about things. That's what you need to do. Now, as I stated before, some of you may not have gotten the word, but in the beginning, I was telling you, I had a scare with cancer, and I've had some things cut off of me. I'm letting you all know, thank you for your prayers, all right? There's nothing too big in this world, nothing, do you understand me, that God cannot handle. Seriously, and I'm not on here to just preach to everybody, because I know that we all come from different places. God and universe come together, okay? True unconditional love heals, absolutely. Agape love, that's what we call it. That's what God calls it. Agape love. Love your neighbor. These are all words that have been spoken to us to do. If you see somebody hurting, then help them. If you see somebody that's sick and can't get out of their house, then you know what? Take them some food. Take them some supplies. It's really not that hard to be kind. That's what I'm going to talk about. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your butt and say, oh, the world's going to end tomorrow. I am not doing that, because that's not truth. That's not truth. Are we in our end days? Are we in our end times? That's not for me to say, okay? There are many prophets that walk amongst us. When I was growing up, and I've got goosebumps all over me right now. When I was growing up, I can remember sitting around talking, and I grew up in the church, Pentecostal faith, Church of God, Acosta, Pennsylvania. And I'm going to tell you something. They scared the crap out of us. I'm just being real. I mean, this is the truth. I'm not being disrespectful. I would be told how everything, I love you too, Tara. I was brought up that, in the last days that people would be scavengers of each other and they'd be killing each other and the zombie game and the Walking Dead and all that stuff. They talked about all that then. Did we not put out into the universe what is coming back to us right now? Is my question to you. If you speak it, you are bringing it onto you. So speak good things. If you don't, then what happens? It's a lesson to be learned, quite honestly. We should not be one against each other constantly. I'm not letting you, I'm not saying, I'm a hippie or peace and love. But what I am telling you is what you put out comes back to you. So don't speak the negativity. Speak positive things. Breathe life into each other. Please. That is our message. It truly is. I will shuffle some cards today. I have somebody that wants to do an interview with me today. I got to get to that. But I am okay. And like I said, cancer is scary. And I believe that I'm okay. As we say, I'm okay and I'm on my way. All right. So here we go. If you would like a card, please put up a heart. And also too, I would like for positive messages to come through. I get a lot of things that happen to me. Okay? I have a lot of things that happen to me. A lot of people from the other side that come through and connect to me. And that, again, it can be very scary. I'm not even going to lie. It can be scary. But the thing that I've learned in listening, when my grandfather came forward the other night and he said, "Look, Lisa," and I'm thinking, I got to listen to this, right? I got to listen. And he says, "Lisa, I'm going to pray with you now. I'm going to pray with you now." And actually, he's not even my real grandfather. He was my in-law grandfather. And he prayed with me in the spirit. And he said, "You're going to be okay. Not only me, but this world. It's a test. 10 years from now, you're going to look back and be telling your grandchildren about it. 10 years from now, we're all going to be saying, oh, we survived the 2020 panic of the coronavirus." Here's the thing. Don't feed into it. Don't give into the things that the enemy wants you to do. And you know what? If you don't like the wording that I use, that's the preacher's wife in me coming out. Because I have learned through all those 25 years of marriage to a minister and growing up in the church, I would watch people literally speak their own ways. They would put out into the world negative things, and then they wondered why they were suffering. Don't do that. Speak life. Be positive. You do not have to panic. You do not have to have anxiety right now. Take precaution, but speak life into it. Do you understand? Because if we bind as a nation that way, I truly believe this is going to come as fast as it comes, will be as fast as it goes. I truly believe that. So with further ado, let's see. Do we have some people with hearts? We do. Yes, we do. And again, I interpret things as a tarot reader as well in different ways. And there is something that I do want to announce to everybody is that there's our overall energy. All right. So yes, I am moving forward in the things that I'm doing. I do work a normal job through the week. For those who don't know, I do. I have been going through some things, as everybody does. But you know what? My calling, again, is to uplift the people and to bring through messages. And like I said, you guys have the same gifts as me. Just because it's called Behind the Veil with the meme, you know who the meme is, of course, that's me. You have the same. And when you're laying in bed at night and you hear those things and those thoughts that are in the back of your mind that like are positive thoughts. If they're negative, no, you don't give them any time. But the positive things, you need to manifest and think on the positive, right? No. I can't say the day or time that the world's going to end. However, I can tell you this. I have peace in my heart right now. And I'm going through my own trials and tribulations in myself. And being afraid of, like I've told you, the cancer thing. But I have peace. Do you know why I have peace? Because I know that I can't control anything. And everything will be lined up just the way it's supposed to be. Be encouraged today. Be uplifted today. All right? This is the 2 cards that came out for an overall energy. And then I'm going to do some other things. First of all, the Fool came out. Now, I'm going to tell you how I'm interpreting this right now. The Fool is tricky. Okay? The Fool is somebody who takes chances. The Fool, if you look it up in the dictionary, a lot of people will say was the person who came before the king and did different things to make him laugh and do jokes. I think you're following. Are you following where I'm getting at with the Fool? Don't let society and social media fool you into thinking everything is doom and gloom. Please stop. Because the next thing that came out was the Queen of Swords. Now, the Fool and the Queen of Swords to me, and like I said, I am interpreting from my intuition, to me is a message to us. To still, like I just said to you, what did I just say? I said, still be ready. Still take care of yourself. Because the Queen of Swords, that's what she is. She sits on her throne with her sword ready. That means be ready, take care of yourself, and don't be and fall into the Fool. Do you understand what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I hope so. Don't be a fool at this time. Do not be out doing things you shouldn't be doing anyhow. Wash your hands, okay? It's that simple. Wash your hands, and if you're sick, stay home. So that's all I'm going to be going on that too. All right? So back to the things that we really want to know about. I know people are asking about, when are you doing Behind the Veil, Lisa? When are you doing your show? Well, it is coming. My first event is March 28th, and I'm starting out here in now this is my hometown of Greenville, North Carolina. However, there is somebody that has hooked me up, a promoter locally. And the first place I will be starting out is a place called Southern Soleil, which I'm going to let you guys just know, this is a spray tan artist's place. And what are the odds of that I have skin cancer and I'm going to a spray tan artist now? Be careful and be mindful in the sun. Doesn't matter what color you are. Always put sunblock on. This is truth because I'm in a lot of pain right now. This hurts. The back of me, if you would see, it hurts where they took it. I'm in a lot of pain. So I do ask that you pray for me as well. But I'm going to continue to do what I need to do and do it best for you. All right? So, again, don't be a fool. Take care of yourself. And be kind. But be ready, too. Like, make sure that you're taking care of your family. Take care of you. There are messages that I continue to get. And I think that I want to address them later on tonight. Again, Behind the Veil with the Meme is going to start out March 28th here in Greenville, North Carolina. Will be my very first appearance. From there, I have been hooked up with somebody else that it will go to Ayden, North Carolina. From there, I just got to let you guys know. I mean, it's real. It's coming. The story will be told. Anybody that knows me knows where I've come from. All right? Just a little heads up on that. So I probably won't be able to do personal readings anymore after that. I'm looking for a lot of things to take off. Queen of Wands. Page of Cups. What was I just talking about, guys? Hey, Ellen. There's my girl, Ellen, there. Ellen, if you're watching, I just got all cut up about skin cancer, girl. So I'm letting you know. Like I was just saying, spray, don't lay. Get out of those tanning beds because they are not good for your skin. And, you know, the thing of it is, with all that, too, I just want to throw this in here before I read these cards. The thing of it is, I grew up in an era where you went to tanning beds. I mean, girls went to tanning beds constantly. Constantly. We laid out with baby oil. Okay? Don't do it. Go to my friend Ellen at Southern Soleil. If you want to be tan, use bronzer. Have her spray you. That's here in Greenville, North Carolina, anyhow. If you're up north, do not go to, you know, I just want to get this off my chest real quick. Planet Fitness, and I'm calling them out on this because I don't care. Because I used to go to Planet Fitness. They have free tanning beds. What are we doing? What are we doing to ourselves as a nation? We're killing ourselves. You go and you lay in this tanning bed and then it eats holes in you. And if you don't believe me, then look. That's real. That's raw. My message to you is to take care of yourself. That's the message. Okay? Be mindful. The cards that did just come out was the Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups. And we just had another queen. A Queen of Wands. I'm going to show you this because wands, when I pull wands, I always like to show everybody. She holds a staff and it has growth coming out of it. Okay? It still has growth where there is none. So if you feel, this is what I'm going to give you an interpretation right now. So if you feel stuck and you feel like you're trying to push forward and now all this pandemic stuff has happened and you feel like, oh, I can't get out of this depression, I can't get out of this anxiety, I can't travel nowhere, I can't do anything. Let me tell you something. It is a time for you to grow as an individual. It is a time for you to maybe stop and take care of yourself and self-reflect on the things that you really truly want in this world and in your life. Okay? Growth where there is none. There will be growth where there is none. On top of that was the Page of Cups. And what did I just say to you? Cups to me is love in the tarot deck. This is him. His cup is full and he's handing love. I want you to catch that. Love. That's all I'm going to continue to say. Again, I'll be back on later. I do want to do some readings from Spirit. There's so many things. When I start doing Behind the Veil with a meme, you know, my platform will be to be able to walk right out into the audience and call people out and speak to them for their loved ones that are coming through. And there are loved ones coming through even as you guys are talking to me now. And if you don't believe it, well, that's up to you. However, I can assure you, I have people that will testify and let you know that what I do is real. I'm not on here just to take anybody's money. Yes, you know, people have been called fortune tellers and they used to do things and scam people. I'm not your girl for that. There are many times I give free readings to people all the time. And do you know why I do it? I do it out of the goodness of my heart. Because that's my plan. My plan is that if I give, God will give back to me 100-fold. And he always does. He always does. And if anything else in my life, and if anybody, you will be told the documentary, you will be told the story of how my daughter survived being hit by an 18-wheeler while she was 5 months pregnant. And my other grandson was 4 years old. They lost their father, her fiance. He took the hit. I know that. And to this day, she's still... I don't want to get emotional. To this day, I'm just letting you know, she still struggles with it. But she had to move on. If God has done anything in my life, he has already blessed me more than ever. More than ever. He has saved me. He breathed life into me at the age of 38. When they had to take all of my insides, I could have died. Seriously, this is real talk. If we'd have left it go, yeah, the tumors were there. What if I'd have left it go? and not took care of myself and been a fool, right? I wouldn't be here today speaking to you on this platform. My job is to encourage you. My job is to tell you, sit back and stabilize yourself, okay? The panic was getting to me too. If I said it wasn't, I would be lying. But I'm not that person. I won't get on, social media and tell everybody lies and it's not okay. All right? If you need to be encouraged, I'm just letting you know. Be encouraged. And what I mean by that is continue to be you, continue to do your daily things, but also take time to reflect. What are you putting into the world? Are you putting goodness? Are you speaking life or death into the world? When we put each other down, we are not speaking life. I will never get online and put people down. Oh, I have my moments. I get angry. There are times I want to put posts up about people that aren't very nice. But you know what? Why would I do that? Because what does that show about me as an individual, as a person? No. Speak life. For now on, stop making fun of people, Democrat, Republicans. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it myself. Okay? Whether you like it or not, he is your president. Do I agree with everything? No. But some things I do. Some things I don't. But this isn't about that. This is about coming together as a nation, together, and staying true to our word and being good to one another. All right? I want you to understand, it's not over. You have so many things in your life to be thankful for right now. And you know what? Maybe that's our message too. That maybe we needed to stay home and be quarantined for a couple weeks so that we could realize, you know what? I really don't need that brand new vehicle. You know what? I really don't need a whole lot of money to be happy. Did you ever stop to think about those things? That, I don't need to wear things that are just brand names just because I look better than someone else. Because when it comes down to it, what are we all? Human. No color, no race, it doesn't matter your sexuality, I don't care. God is love. And I will say that till the day that I can't speak anymore in my breath. He is love. And he always will be love. He doesn't condone things, but he is love. Like I said, I'm not on here to preach. You are blessed, Greg. Very much so. Hi, Christine. Hi. I want to come back tonight. I truly want to do a nice reading for everybody. Use the cards. We're going to talk about some things. But for now, I just feel so encouraged to just say, I love all of you. I do. You may not see me in person, and maybe one day you will. But I care, and I love you. I've always been a humanitarian. I will never stop loving. Okay? It doesn't matter whether somebody did this to me or did that to me. It doesn't matter. What matters is your heart. And truly, people that hurt you, is it right? No. But remember something. When they're hurting you, it's because they're hurt. There's something in them. There's something in them somewhere that they were hurt. And so it's reflecting back out on you. Don't hate each other. Love each other. That's my message. I'm going to be back. Let's see, it's 2:30. I'm actually going to go out and have a walk because it's beautiful here in North Carolina right now and enjoy my day. But I'd like to come back tonight about 7 o'clock and do a live and do a good reading with us. And what I mean by a good reading is that I'd like to just, pull some cards and get back on track. So if anything today, I want you to know what? Be kind. That's all you got to be. I love you. I thank all of you for all of your support. Get ready for Behind the Veil with the meme. She's coming, guys. To a town near you.